nonsense.
What's gonna happen this time? Get in line. On your mouth, get set when it starts, it never ends.
Barmy nonsense.
Wind down your windows with great windows. It's Barmy nonsense, make no sense.
Barmy nonsense.
It's Barmy nonsense, let's go crazy.
Barmy nonsense.
What's gonna happen this time? Get in line. Barmy nonsense, make no sense to me.
Nonsense, 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 nonsense.
Mr. Roberts, sit down please. It's that time of year when we discuss our inspection of your rental property. Let's see now. Yes, here we are. Property address, the Earth. Number of occupants, 7 billion. Owner, God.
Yeah, that's the one. And like all rental properties, billions of cockroaches. Will this take long?
The owner is talking about terminating the lease. He is very upset.
Yeah, whatever.
I would advise you to take this very seriously. You are lucky he's only talking about terminating the lease. I had to talk him round from sending pestilence, being wrathful and smiting you.
Yeah, Verdi gets a bit vengeful about things. What's the old guy's problem then?
Let's go through the list, shall we?
Sure, why not?
Item 1. Plastic bottles lying all over the place.
Sorted. We're having a global summit of our brainiest and wealthiest people at a resort in the Swiss Alps to talk about it.
You and your fellow tenants dump 8 million metric tons of plastic bottles in the oceans every year, and your solution is a talk fest at a resort in the Swiss Alps?
Alright, jeez. We'll hold the talk fest at a resort near an ocean. How much longer will this take? I'm in a 15-minute parking spot.
Very well. Item 2, the hole in the ozone layer.
Yeah. Well, you see, we had to knock through that hole for the toxic gases to escape.
The toxic gases which you and your fellow tenants created?
What are the holes down near Antarctica, where hardly anybody goes? And you got to admit, it was freezing down there before we did that little renovation. Now it's summer all year round.
Look, Mr. Roberts, the impression I am getting is that you are not the right sort of tenant for the property.
But...
And I'm afraid I shall have to recommend to the owner that your lease be terminated forthwith.
Now hang on just a minute. When we moved in, we were promised an idyllic paradise. What were the words on the brochure? Oh yeah, that's right. Garden of Eden. What a joke. The property floods all the time and it's overrun by cockroaches.
Garden of Eden was 70 million years ago. Read your lease. You were required to keep the property in good repair.
Well, you should look at clause 5. Landlord guarantees quiet enjoyment of premises. That's a laugh. Who are these strangely shaped grey people with doleful eyes who are always turning up to probe us?
That charming alien couple is looking for a place to settle down and start a hybrid race. And they are ready to move in on Monday. So I want you and the other 7 billion of your lot out of the property by the end of the week. Pack your bags and clear out.
And the cockroaches?
They're happy to stay now that you're leaving. And after 73 years of probing your species, the aliens would prefer to create a hybrid race with the cockroaches.
Welcome to another of the Classroom Olympics. Are you ready? By your hosts, Ed Green and Andy Pinkman.
Well, thank you for that introduction. What a night we got here for you.
Thank you, Randy. Well, we're here at the throwing paper into the bin competition. The heavy favourites tonight are the Americans, whose sports science investment in this event has not gone unnoticed. But is it necessary?
Gold medals are necessary, Dales. We employ qualified paper scrunchers to ensure every single piece of paper is fit for our Olympians. The medal is in the detail, my friend.
Jason Stryker, the American student from the Manchester Prep, sits in his seat.
Great sports program there, Manchester Prep.
Legs crossed, a unique stance.
Sports science at its finest, my friend. And he's missed his very first shot. I don't believe it. He had everything he could want.
Paper scrunchers watching him too closely, perhaps.
Nigeria is up next. One of a number of female competitors in this competition. What do you think of mixing this event?
It is just throwing paper in a bin, Randy.
Here she goes. It goes in. It didn't just go in, it clipped the rim of the bin and delicately dropped in. Okay, Randy.
Now over to lining up one behind the other, faster.
Okay, Emily. This is the final round of your interview for the BBC News reporter role. So I'm just going to throw a few scenarios at you and see how you deal with them and make sure that you're impartial. Sounds great. Okay, so a region in the UK has experienced major flooding with a whole city completely underwater. How would you report that? Oh, well, I'd be very compassionate. Obviously sad news. I'm going to stop you there, Emily. That's very offensive to people who are in favour of floods. Who's in favour of floods? Mermaids, mermen, aquaman? All aqua people, of course. There's also people who might think floods are a sign of God's wrath against homosexuality. We can't risk offending them. Okay. Not to worry. Here's another one. A puppy named Daisy has fallen down a well. How would you report that? Oh no, that's terrible. Again, Emily, you're an impartial BBC reporter. We don't want to offend the RSPCA. Wouldn't the RSPCA want me to be sympathetic towards the puppy? No, you're talking about the Royal Society of the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. We're talking about the Royal Society of the Promotion of Cruelty to Animals. We can't be seen as showing favouritism towards either of them. Sorry. Let's try this one. Somebody has discovered the cure for blindness. How would you report that in the news? Oh, well, obviously very good news. Emily, please, you need to be impartial. Obviously good news for people who are blind, but what about the ugly people who have been dating blind people and lied about how attractive they are? We can't risk offending them. Sorry. Don't worry, Em. Let's try this one. You see Meghan Markle wearing a blouse that doesn't quite match her skirt. How would you report that? Be impartial, get both sides of the story? Sorry, Emily. The answer we were looking for was she's a total disgrace and brings shame to the memory of her dead mother-in-law. Okay, I don't think this is the job for me. Okay, just one more question. A report reveals that Prince Andrew has been having non-consensual sex with trafficked underage girls. How do you respond? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Correct!
Hello, welcome to the show. What kind of cheese is made backwards? Edam.
Churchill, the people of Britain are worried. We are under threat from the Nazis. Winston, we need your guidance. Families everywhere are relying on you. We must fight for a better home for our children. How can you sit there in silence?
I've got a really good feeling about this car insurance thing.
You can't be serious.
Oh, yeah.
Don Romano, I need to ask you a favour. And like Gillette, you are the best a man can get.
As BT says, it's good to talk. But I'm very busy on today, the day of my daughter's wedding.
She looks beautiful.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. What can I do you for?
I need you to deal with a wise guy, Tony Carmelo. He's got a bit of a WKD side.
Sounds like a bit of an animal, like Pepperami.
No, he's not a member of the Pepperami family.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse, like the sale on sofas at DFS. With a range of styles, sizes, and colors available, it's impossible not to find a suitable sofa for your home.
Thank you, Godfather. Although, that was a test. For I am not actually your old friend Giovanni.
Oh?
I am actually Tony Carmelo in disguise. Now freeze.
Whoa, Tony, I'm not worth it.
Oh, you're worth it. You're worth it like L'Oreal Aviv shampoo and conditioner.
Bestow.
What you need, the Meek Technique. Hi, I'm Brad Meek. Today on the Meek Technique, I am going to teach you how to get guaranteed results on a customer service telephone call. Step 1, always speak to the most senior person available.
Good afternoon. You're through to Holly. How may I help you?
Holly, I would like to speak to the manager, please.
I'm sorry, but there aren't any managers available currently.
Okay, so go ahead and transfer me through to your supervisor.
We only have skeleton staff on a Saturday, I'm afraid.
A team leader will do fine.
We don't work in teams, sorry.
A senior case handler?
How senior do you require?
Who's been in the company the longest?
Well, I've been here 7 months.
But who's that I can hear in the background?
That's my colleague, Phil.
How long has he been there?
He started the day after I did.
Holly, Brad Meek. Glad I am speaking to someone who has the authority to deal with my problem. Step 2, don't take no for an answer. Holly, I am looking to extend my telephone contract. Can you assist with that?
No.
Excellent. So I'm thinking a 36-month. Wait, what do you mean no? Holly, you assured me that you could assist with my inquiry. I will tell everybody about this. Trustpilot, TripAdvisor. Do you know how many Twitter followers I have?
No.
16. That is 16 people who will never use this sham of a company again if you don't give me what I want. So what do you say to that?
I think you need to call EE.
Wait, who have I called?
The AA.
Do you have their number?
Let me find that for you, sir.
And that, followers, is how you get what you want. Tune in next week for my top tips on how to fill up your basket at the job market.
Who's there? Who's there? You! Sleeping there! Begone from this place! Begone, I say! Who are you? What do you want with me? My name is Drusilla Weekman, and this is my house. I mean you no harm. I own this house now. Whoever you are, please just leave me in peace, I beg you. Your house? Your house? This is my Hang on. This is the master bedroom, isn't it? Please, whatever you want, just... No, seriously. Have I come through the wrong wall again? I'm feeling really disoriented. This used to be a box room, but we renovated last year. We knocked through the 2 rooms and just made one larger space. Of course. I see it now. It really opens the place up. My, it feels like no time at all since I lived here. You used to live here? Oh, yes, dear. I succumbed to typhoid in this very house during the cold March of 1852. I must say, I love what you've done with the place. Thank you. And these drapes are gorgeous, so sumptuous. Is this velvet? Yes, actually. Well, actually, the inside has a blackout material, so you don't get woken up by the light streaming in every morning. So clever. It's just all so different since I was here. We kept the original brass fittings in the bathroom. Would you like to see? Sorry, that floorboard is always a little creaky. And you've kept my roll-top bath. Oh, I see you've changed the floor tiles, though. You don't like the turquoise? It's just... Well, I thought there was nothing wrong with the salmon pink. Any particular reason for replacing the originals? Oh, we just wanted to modernise the style a bit. Well, if that's the look you're going for, I guess. Right. Did you want to see downstairs? Repent! Repent for your wicked villainy! Oh God, what is it? What is it? You got rid of my armoire too!
Are you ready? It's time for rock, paper, and scissors. All right. Marissa, the UK competitor, is only here because of the silver medal last time. Can she really do it this time? Let's hear from the lady who won't go with rock.
Hi, Marissa, UK. 4 years ago, I had just started secondary school, and I made the final of rock, paper, scissors. And I knew the Japanese boy would go paper. All the stats had said it. I know they say it's chance, but anyone who does this knows it isn't really. Go scissors. Go, scissors, I kept saying to myself. Then I went rock. Rock? Why? Some voice just came through. The voice lied. And the match turned. My focus went. I kept going wrong. What's worse, I couldn't go rock. I tried, but I just couldn't. And my opponent knew. Coming home was tough. The page that's not quite the back page was saying how I bottled it, how I was a disgrace. I couldn't go to any after-school clubs for people saying things. I cut all my social media. Then I made my comeback. I still couldn't go rock. I kept losing. I went from rank 2 in the world to unranked. This is my last chance.
Do you think you can pick rock now?
Honestly, I don't know.
She hasn't gone rock for 4 years, Des. It won't work today. If the UK had the psychology programs we have in the States, she would have beaten this by now. Here she is, first round. UK versus France. She's got to go rock. 1, 2, 3. Reveal. She went paper. France went rock. France! UK leads in this best-of-3 contest. Round 2. 1, 2, 3. Reveal. Both go scissors. France at least learned their lesson. Round 3. Sweat already on Marissa's brow. 1, 2, 3. Reveal. Rock! She went rock! France went scissors. It's 2-0 UK. I didn't think she had it in her. The French boy is stopping for water. It's too much for him. He is only 11. Marissa is holding back tears. 1 more to go through. Do you think she went for a paper, but couldn't flex out the hand? First time in 4 years. No, Randy, I don't. Round 4. 1, 2. Oh, the French boy reveals early. That's the point. And match to Marissa. Wow, what a story. Marissa goes to the semi-finals. God bless the Classroom Olympics. She's coming over. Well done, Marissa.
Don't hug me. I'm 15.
You went rock, girl.
I did.
Barmy nonsense.
Sea and sand. Combine the two, you get a beach. But what if that's not for everyone? Well, Mr. Reg Tatum of St. Hilary in Cornwall thinks we can go one step better. Later today, he will meet with Cornwall Council about his plans to improve our beaches. Reg, what's the crack? Well, Conrad, it's a long story, and can we have the short version? All right. Well, we're going to get rid of the sand. You're going to get rid of the sand? Yeah, that's right. I think people should have the luxury of having one or t'other. Full words, if possible, please, Reg. My apologies. No, not like that. My apologies. What for? Nothing. Just get back to it. So you're getting rid of sand? That's right. I think people should have a luxury. Yes, you made that point earlier. Did I? Yes. I think that's all then. Oh, well, do you want to expand on it? Oh, Reg, what do you think Cornwall Council will say to your proposal? Too expensive, probably. Right, okay then. That was Reg Tatum. Best of luck with it. How do I get out? Oh, sorry. I'll take the child lock off.
Hello. Almost time to go. What's your cannibal's favourite game? Swallow the leader.
Good morning, ma'am. How are you?
Well, thank you.
Where would you like your coffee, ma'am?
The desk, thank you. And this is for you.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. Very kind. You have a nice day now.
Yes, I'd like to talk to the head of room service, please. It's regarding my bill. The problem is you have charged me $19.28 for an espresso. No, I'd like someone to come and explain this to me right now, in person. Thank you. Good morning, ma'am. I understand you would like to talk to me about your bill? Yes. You've charged me $19.28 for one coffee. Are you growing the beans yourselves? Do you have unionized Oompa Loompas working for you? Of course, ma'am. I've brought you a breakdown of the bill for you. Okay. Double espresso, $8. City tax, $3.76. Luxury room tax, $1.52. And tray charge, $6. Yes, ma'am, that's correct. As you can see, it's all explained right there. I could have gone across the street and got a double espresso for $1.75 from Starbucks. I could have bought 11 of them for $19.28. Yes, ma'am, but you didn't. No, I didn't. The waiter didn't leave the tray. No, ma'am, they are trained not to do that. But there's a tray charge on the bill. That's our delivery charge. But it says tray charge. Yes, ma'am. Well, I think you've charged me for a tray. Therefore, I'd like to have the tray. That's not really what this is, ma'am. Well then, I'm afraid you need to learn to describe things better, as currently you've charged me for a coffee, which I have drunk, and a tray which I do not have. So please get me my tray, and I'll say no more about this. Of course, ma'am. Please give the tray to our guest.
Pardon me?
Please give the tray to the lady.
Oh, sure. Your tray, Mom?
If that's all I can help you with today, ma'am, I'll leave you to your day. Enjoy the rest of your stay, and thank you for choosing our hotel.
Barmy Nonsense.
You have been listening to Barmy Nonsense. Voice actors include Charlie Billingham, Miranda Colmans, Tim Colmans, Tom Cove, Laura England, Hamish Lloyd Barnes, Michael Terry, Tom Woffenden, and Greg Winders. Theme tune by Paul Program and Kieran Stansfield. Tenants by Wayne Timms. Classroom Olympics by Greg Winders. BBC Reporter by David Keenan. Microchip Gags by James Burkes. Churchill was written by Hamish Lloyd Barnes. Product placement by David Keenan. Meek Technique 1 by Robin Street. House Tour by Muireann Kelly. Classroom Olympics, Rock, Paper, Scissors by Greg Winders. Beach Proposal written by Tom Woffenden, and Tray Charge was by Miranda Colmans. This was a Liskeard Radio and OMF co-production.